There's a new leader in Seoul who wants to take a more assertive stance than his predecessor, and Washington is happy to accommodate this, along with plans to upgrade a controversial missile system. Second, North Korea anticipated these policy shifts and was already responding in provocative ways, with threats of more to come. Third, given America's primary focus on China, no doubt Washington sees these expanded drills with South Korea, which, as was noted, mark the return to the first live-action drills in 4 years, as an opportunity to respond to China's recent expanded drills that followed U.S. House Speaker Pelosi's visit to Taiwan. Additionally, the U.S. South Korea drills are worrisome because they follow anti-ballistic missile drills involving the U.S., Japan, and South Korea earlier this month near Hawaii, and they will precede high-altitude drills with the Indian military on the Chinese border planned for late October, exercises that previously took place in Alaska. So altogether, these new drills with South Korea, with Japan, with India, will be viewed by Beijing in the larger context of American efforts to enact a new containment strategy and reestablish U.S. hegemony in Asia. I think that we can look at the broader implications of whether or not we have increasing destabilization on the Korean Peninsula. We know that North Korea will respond, especially now that its attention has shifted away from its COVID control efforts. We know that this sounds a lot like a return to the old days, and that sort of saber rattling always, was disconcerting, but it never led to open conflict. But there are concerns that the expansion of these exercises risk greater dangers, and it raises, I think, for us three key questions. First, is the South Korean Sunshine Approach forever dead and buried, and does this leave us with a diminished path to peace? Second, are these drills and how North Korea may respond expanding in ways that might make the conflict more likely than before? And finally, how will China respond? Will we see in some way the old strategic dialectic of the U.S. making provocations in East Asia and vis-a-vis Taiwan especially, and Beijing stepping back in some ways from its previous efforts to encourage North Korean restraint? In short, will these new drills signal a new trend of escalations with serious implications for the Korean Peninsula and far beyond at a time when none of us can really afford it?